All right, people, your boy Mad Mike here. Kind of give you guys a briefing. Jew was going to go on at 11 o'clock, but being that the Atlanta Falcons is so rude and disgusting, they don't care about anybody but themselves. They just decide they're going to pull out a press conference and just interrupt. What's the word? Dirty bird. Yeah. They decided they were just going to interrupt what's the word, dirty bird, and just tell the people and tell the world about what they got going on at Falcons land. So it has been postponed just a little bit, all right, just a tad little bit. Jew Talk Sports, and quite frankly, I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna be in the chat talking with Jew. Gonna be interesting. But got a press conference in about 10 minutes or so I'll just come on and decide I'll just tell the people about Jew Talk Sports. Again, what's the word, dirty bird? Gonna see you. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me check these messages. So yeah, he gonna postpone it just a little bit. But yeah, Sonya Floyd. Like I said, I'm gonna be on for about 10 minutes. Just be shooting it, because I wanted to actually talk about some stuff. I actually really wanted to kind of get some stuff off my chest. I told y'all cheese grits. Yeah, told I was gonna eat some cheese grits. I had some taste for some cheese grits. Yeah. So as I'm eating my cheese grits, yeah, that's a southern thing, y'all. All right, y'all northerners probably don't know nothing about that, but I'm going to go in depth with this thing with Kirk Cousins and Kyle Pitts. I don't know if I'm gonna go long. What's going on? How you doing, Miss Pam? Auntie Pam, how you doing? But I really wanted to go in depth with this because this is a touchy subject. I think a lot of people have seen by now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably want to find out, because it's sometimes, what's going on, Fluid? Sometimes I can put videos on those platforms that I can't put on YouTube. So check that out. Follow Matt Mike Sports, AFN, the heavy hitters on Twitter. Because again, they're in places where I can put some videos, some film breakdowns, kind of some stuff that I actually want to go in depth in, or show you guys in detail how I want got to kind of stay up to date on, and a lot of it really just the quarterback position. But follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Defense, Mike. Look, man, I know a lot of people probably singing defense for themselves, but like I said, man, this is going to be an interesting year. I would not be surprised if you see one of the best years in Atlanta Falcons history as far as the offensive standpoint is concerned. Like I said, I'll leave it there. I really want you guys to head to Jew, because I think Jew's gonna go. He gonna give his take on some things. But I'm a lot of people are probably thinking to themselves like, Kirk Cousins, what can he do for Kyle Pitts? Well, I've been saying for quite some time that I personally believe that Kyle Pitts is one of those guys, one of those players. He definitely has the talent, the skill. He has all the skills to be on a borderline Hall of Famer. I truly believe that. But the thing is, some players need to be led. And I think that Kyle Pitts is one of those guys that need to be led as we get closer and closer to the press conference at the Atlanta Falcons. So this won't be a particularly long, but this is what I want to kind of speak on. So y'all got to get prepared for that. I want to talk about Kirk Cousins and Kyle Pitts and why Kyle Pitts could quite possibly be. And I think a lot of people are underestimating the importance of having a true leader at that quarterback position. Now, I guess this is a shot at Dan Quinn. Good God. I mean, Arthur Smith. I think this is a shot at Dave Ragone because these guys couldn't get the most, couldn't get the best out of Kyle Pitts, and so far what I've seen from him, just in practice, yeah, this dude, he looks a little, he looked a little bit more invigorated. He really looks like he's running smoother. He's running without a lot of hesitation from what I've seen from Kyle Pitts in practice, man. He just looks so much better. And the thing I like about Kirk Cousins is that he's decisive. Decisive with a quarterback is everything. So when you got a young guy like that with his athletic ability, you don't want him thinking too much. And I think that's the thing with Kyle Pitts. If he has to think, if he has to go out and try to think for himself, I think that's where, because he's still a young guy. He's going his fourth year, man. You need a guy like that. And I think that Kyle Pitts really needs a leader, and that's the thing. What I'm saying. So I'm poised to tell you guys that Kyle Pitts is going to have a big year. I think he's going to have a big year in this offense for itself. All right, Pam, Miss Man, thank you. Judy's coming on after the press conference. So that should be 20 minutes after about 11:30. So about somewhere around noon, he's going to be coming on. So I'm not going to put the 1,000 yards on Floyd, but I do think you're going to see him get in the end zone a lot more. I think he's going to be one of those go-to guys in the fourth quarters, and when you need a big play to be had. I think that's what you're going to see from Kyle Pitts. So I don't like to put too much, too many numbers on him, but I do believe that we're going to see the new a Kyle Pitts, man. I think you're going to see the Kyle Pitts that we've seen with Matt Ryan, because Kirk Cousins, the dude's the definition of a true leader. And if you haven't followed D-Led, if you don't follow him on Twitter, he pretty much saying that he likes to go watch a lot of these. He likes to watch a lot of these. These, what you call those things? He likes to watch a lot of old flicks to kind of get his take on how to be a leader in different leadership styles. And I think that's the thing, documentaries on leadership style. So he wants to be a true leader, and I think that's exactly what Kyle Pitts needs. So you guys, again, check out Jew Talk Sports at 12:05 after the press conference with Raheem Morris is about to come on shortly, about 11:30. I think I'll give a question. So if y'all got a question right now, I'll answer that real quick before we head over to the press conference. Also, if you have not already, if you don't know already, there will not be training camp. All right, so training camp for the Atlanta Falcons will be held on a couple of days, the 27th and I believe August the 2nd. I forget the high school sings. I don't know how the hell you say that damn high school. It's up in Beaufort. They're gonna host that. Typically, they have a place where you can go online and kind of reserve training camp like tickets or whatever. But you can go it's pretty much free. But I'll get the website and I'll post that to my community tab so everybody can kind of get known for that. So y'all can be on top of that. And then they have an open practice at the Bend. So we'll get to see them, but it won't be at training camp. And I'm kind of bummed about that because I like kind of going out there, having a conversation with the cheerleaders and all the fans that's going on there. Yeah, Mike love the cheerleaders. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think he'll be good in the red zone, Floyd. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's definitely free. Like I said, I think it'll be on the website. Thank you, Miss Ben. So everybody be able. I mean, it shouldn't be any problem. All right, so head over to the press conference. I'll meet you guys over there. Atlanta Falcons YouTube page. The press conference is on, so check out that. Also, head over to Jew Talk Sports after the press conference so you can go live and have some conversation there. So, peace.